Oops. Hey everyone. Coming at you again today for a little daily spread for today's the 9th of June 2020. I feel really good today. How are you guys feeling? Going off of my just intuition here, but I feel like there was a big solar wave that came through. I know I follow Luna Ash. She always seems to resonate with me, or I resonate with her, or we read the same energy, or whatever you want to call it. And I saw a post. Oh my goodness, I'm just all over the place today. I saw that there was some solar activity on June 7th through 9th. So I feel like a big wave came through, and maybe it settled. And I always feel kind of tired and off and dream a lot and sleep a lot when those waves come through. And then I feel a lift. So maybe that's what I'm feeling right now. And I just thought I'd check in and do my daily thing with you here. So 3 cards for the energy, for everyone watching, for myself, for anybody out there who's riding these same cosmic waves. And they're jumping out today. That's a good thing. A big thank you to everyone. People are watching and people are commenting and sending me nice messages and comments and things like that. It really matters to me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. So this energy that we're moving away from is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. We've had this one recently, but it's been a little while anyway. This is the last card of the sword cycle, and swords are the air signs. It's your mental body, it's mental energies. And the knights are all about vanquishing. They're ready to move on to the next suit. This is really conquering something. So I've spoken about this card before, but I'll do it again. He's looking toward the past, right? This is the past. So this is conquering a mental cycle, really vanquishing it, and it's done in a really beautiful way. But the tarot is divided into those 2 perfect squares, one on top of the other, and you can see his consciousness has risen to the top half of the square, which means that his consciousness is on the spiritual half of the card. The bottom square represents being physical. So his body, resembled by this light blue horse, has been spiritualized. Light blue is the color of spirituality, and he's wearing this flesh-colored sheath. So the horse represents your body. And I've said this again, but I'll say it. I'll said it before, but I'll say it again. This is our consciousness is our body's spirit guide. Our physical bodies are what have these, cravings or bad foods, low vibration foods, addictions. Our bodies crave things, and it's our consciousness's job to tame our body. So I feel like he's done that with his horse. That's what spiritualizing your body means. He's got this awesome mixture of red and blue, the masculine, feminine, so much light blue. There's a lot of spirituality in this card. This is really breaking mental patterns here. He has an active red blade, which is cutting the cords of anything that wasn't serving him in terms of mental energy, and kind of rearing up and like I've defeated you at this point. The ground on which he stands is a mixture of red and yellow, which is putting logic and knowledge into action, and that fuses it into orange. And orange means emotional fulfillment to me. It's when you've learned something and integrated it and actually start embodying it and acting it in your life. And that provides fulfillment, and there's new knowledge coming out of it with these yellow plants. And the 2 faces on the card, we see 2 faces on either shoulder of the Chariot card, and also the card just before this, the King of Swords. And in those cases, those faces are yellow. And yellow also represents logic, intellect, and idea. So that's important because this face is unified. The 2 faces have now become one. And the one unified face, which sits above that row of purple triangles, which is the master color of the tarot, the inner unification, the purpling of the red and the blue internally. He's very pleased. He's embodied that knowledge. The face is no longer yellow. It's now flesh colored. So that means the knowledge has been integrated into the body. And this very happy face is looking forward up to the spirit side. So this is putting yourself in a happy, unified, whole vibration of purple, which will attract new opportunities for you in the physical because your vibration has changed. You've defeated this mental pattern, which was keeping you stuck in some lower vibrational energy. So there's big movement forward. Big movement forward, because yesterday I talked about how it all starts with changing the way that you think. Your thoughts are the first thing that we can control. When you master your mind, you master your emotions, and then physical reality will start to reflect the vibration that you're in. So he's done a good job. And then moving forward from that, in the present energy, is the Ace of Wands. So this is reclaiming your fire. Aces are the number 1, which is everything in potential. It's the beginning of a new cycle, new opportunities. And wands are the fire sign. That's your desire, your passion, your will, your creativity, your sexuality. So this flesh-colored hand in the physical is bursting through this portal of intuitive spiritual knowledge, represented by light blue, dark blue, and the yellow burst. So this is a burst of inspiration, a burst of an idea that seems to be coming from the future. So this will be attached to whatever card is up next. He's grabbing a hold of this green wand. Green is that color of rebirth. The leaves emerging from the trees, it's your higher self emerging. And you can see all the energy emanating from this. So I see this very much attached to getting rid of something mentally, having this unified face looking forward, and opportunity showing up where you're getting an inspired idea, some inspired action to take that you're passionate about, a creative project, something that you really care about, something that just inspiration. I get inspiration from it in your fire energy. So another really positive card. And then moving on from that, we're heading into the 2 aces. So the Ace of Cups. Hey, Chance. So the Ace of Cups, another new opportunity, and cups represent the emotional sign, the water sign, which is your emotional life. So there's a clearing out. You can see the top half of the cup, all the water's pouring out of it. So all this emotional garbage is being rinsed away. It's being very grounded. It's on flesh-colored ground. So this represents just being very grounded and a new opportunity emotionally. This could be a new relationship showing up, or clearing out the old emotions and making room for some new spiritual water. 6 spires leading up to the sky. 6 is one of those master numbers, and it's very actively receiving from these, red and yellow antennas. The fuel for this orange, the fusing of the red and the yellow, which is that emotional fulfillment. But I think the Ace of Cups represents getting rid of the old to make room for the new, emotionally, and that comes from a new way of thinking. And so the Knight of Swords very much says we're vanquishing some old mental patterns that we needed to cut away from, and that's very hard to do, to prune ingrained mental patterns. We get addicted to pain. We get addicted to feeling bad when that's all we know, and we repeat those thought feeling loops, especially for decades. You can get really ingrained in it. So it takes some work to cut it away, but this represents good work and inspired action. And that hand is reaching forward from the Ace of Cups. So these 2 cards seem very connected to me and almost simultaneous. An inspired action around your fire energy and clearing out old emotional water to make room for something new. So I feel like there's some new opportunities coming for us, both in work that we care about, something we can really put our energy into that matters to us, and clearing out some room in the heart for something new to happen. And all that happens from a new way of thinking. So that's a really positive, good spread for the day. I'm feeling it. I hope you are too. I love you all, and I'll be back tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.